A Mackenzie Childs lamp could cost nearly $3,000. Our designer fix shows you how to make your own.
Are these flowers real or fake? We have a secret fix to save money on making paper flowers. Our budget fix shows you how you can make wall art, perfect for your child or even a party gift.
And pets, weather, and just plain wear and tear can destroy our window screens. Ms. Fix This has an easy way to repair yours for just pennies on the dollar.
Along with Becky here and my good friend Raquel. You're my good friend too. We'd like to welcome you to Fix This. We're doing this every Friday. We love crafts. I have to say that I'm obsessed with crafts and fixing things around the house.
But sometimes you don't always know how to do it, right? You've got to look it up. That's our job, to make it easy for you. We find out how to do these projects on Pinterest, work it all out, show you how to get it done, and sometimes get it done on a really good budget.
Budget is key, especially these days. I feel like I gotta save money.
Right?
Yeah.
Always.
And it's not just how to do things, it's also maybe making personalized things like gifts and stuff. Like I know how to save on the high cost of wedding flowers using just cardstock paper and a paintbrush. Look at this. I am going to show you how to make these beautiful flowers.
I'm super excited. You know, I also found a way to fix the high cost of a baby or wedding gift. I took these letters that you can find at high-end stores for anywhere from $30 to $90. I went to the thrift store, got super cheap fabric, and then I used coupons to get really deep discounts on anything else that I found at the craft store, made them myself for about $11.
Keyword is easy.
Yes.
And also a keyword here is food. Talk about a food fix. I love everything food. And look at that. The guy who invented the cronut invented these cookie cup shots. But I took it one level extra and made cookie cup ice cream sundaes. So your kids at a party, you don't have to have any spoons, any plates. You just hand them this cookie cup sundae. Right, what you're seeing there is I have here on the table with me here, and I invented an Oreo cookie and cream cup design as well. So I have that recipe. I'm going to show you how to do it at the end of the show. You guys don't worry, you get to eat it. We pour milk inside. It's cookies and milk in your cup.
Do you know how tempting it is to sit here the whole time and not being able to eat it?
Right.
I know, I can't even look at it. I just have to kind of just focus right ahead.
Can't look at you.
What's going on?
So we want to see also your secret fixes. Do you know how to do something that maybe you would be willing to share with the rest of the world? You can be featured on Fix This. Just go to 9news.com/fixthis to learn how.
And we want to know, are you looking for help with your Fix This project? Home advisors, project advisors are taking calls now to help you find the right pro to get your project done. The number is 800-503-0119. Okay, we want to get right to our designer fix. Mackenzie Childs, that is a handcrafted, one-of-a-kind collectibles and furniture. You can buy them in designer stores like Saks Fifth Avenue. One lamp can range from a couple $100s to several $1,000s. So joining us right now is our Fix This expert, Patty Dennis. You're here to show us how to create our own Mackenzie Childs style lamps.
It's easy to do for just a few dollars.
Yeah.
So let me get right to it. You start with a lamp that you either have at home or one that you get at a thrift store. And the first thing you do is get the supplies you need. And the supplies you need for this are pretty simple. You need a good primer. You need an off-white color paint, a tan color paint, and a black paint. That's the Mackenzie Childs color line. Okay, so once you have your lamp, the first thing you're gonna do is use a sponge brush on your primer. And primer's like glue. It really makes the paint adhere. So you paint the lamp with the primer, and I've already done that to save a little time. Then you get your off-white, which is gonna be your base color, and you paint the lamp with the sponge brush, just using gentle strokes so you're covering it. And it probably needs about 2 coats to get it.
How long should you let it dry in between?
I would let it dry a few hours before the next coat. After you do that, and I'm gonna use a different lamp, that one that's already done. This is a lamp, then I just saved the gold part that was originally a part of the lamp and painted the resin part that was red when I originally got the lamp. And the most important part of this project really is an angled brush. And an angled brush has a longer tip on the side, the brushes are longer, so that you can paint the squares that are the signature Mackenzie Childs. So now we're going to use the black paint that I have on a little paper plate.
And you already took your pencil and
I drew
lines
and I drew lines at the top of the lamp as well. Just draw squares that you think, look, no size requirements, you can do whatever you like. And now we're going to just paint the squares using this angled brush that really helps you get to the squares and the corners really easily. So anybody can paint a straight line.
And this is kind of like artwork.
Yeah, it's painting a straight line over and over again. Think of it that way.
Okay.
So once we've painted all of the squares, then we're going to use this side. And then you do the Mackenzie Childs highlight. Now you take your tan color and you side load your brush, which means you use the long end of the brush, the angled brush, and you dip it in, and then you work some of it off on your plate.
Okay.
And then you side load the square. So that is
side loading it, you just get a
painting
little
just
bit
a
of
very faint
neat.
edge.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And that is Mackenzie Childs' signature painting.
And that really makes it pop.
Yep. And then if you want, you should do the blacks as well. I'll show you just one little black.
Okay.
So you can paint on the same side just a little, and that is typical Mackenzie Childs look.
Beautiful. And real quick, the supply list, once again, you've got all your paint, you've got your paintbrush, primer paint, measuring tape, and a pencil as well.
And a pencil, yep. A pencil to draw your squares, and again, if you make a mistake, you can erase. So let's show the end. So once we've painted the whole lamp, this is the really important part too, because Mackenzie Childs has a very shiny look to it. So you use a 2 times clear, kind of a gloss polyurethane, and spray the lamp. And I would put about 4 coats.
Okay.
And let those dry between coats.
And just do it over and over.
And then put your lampshade on. And you have a do-it-yourself Mackenzie Childs.
So beautiful, Patty.
And you can do tables, you can do rocking horses. I did a vase here. You can do anything Mackenzie Childs. Almost anything could be painted.
And we're going to put pictures of that along with all the information you need to do to make this yourself. Just go to 9news.com/fixthis.
All right.
We have much more ahead. How to personalize your kids' room or office on a budget with these wall letters.
We all love to give flowers as gifts, but they only last a few days. We'll show you how to make flowers that you can keep forever.
Welcome back to Fix This, presented by Home Advisor, the free and easy way to find the best home pros.
Welcome back, everybody. Today, I wanted to bring you to my house, specifically my son's room, because the baby room is a room that I take a lot of pride in. Just about everything that you see in this room, we did by hand. We figured it out, we put it all together. And I wanted to make this room personal for my son, and the way I did that was with the project I'm going to show you today, with these letters you see here on the wall. They're his initials. And these letters are pretty simple to make, which was key for me because I have a 2-year-old running around the house and I just don't have a ton of time to do a lot of arts and crafts. So now let's go downstairs and I'll show you how to do it. So let's start with the letter. You take a nice lightweight wooden letter and any color paint that you want, typically acrylic because it dries faster, and you just paint it out. I do this first because while it's drying, you can take your fabric and you can wrap it around your canvas and you can move the project along pretty quickly. While we wait for this to dry, we're going to wrap our canvas with our fabric. Take your fabric out, you're going to have to measure this, and I always do this on the fly. There's no set way to do it. Place your canvas face down, whatever corner that you want to on your fabric. Take your scissors and just make sure you cut wide around the canvas. Once you have it cut, then you want to make sure you have it fitted the way you want it around your canvas. This piece of fabric is really nice because it doesn't matter exactly how I put it on the canvas, but now that I have it where I want it, I'm going to pull the fabric tight. I'm going to take my staple gun and I'm going to start to attach the fabric to the back of the canvas. Now that your fabric is on, it's time to glue on the letter. Take the glue of your choice, preferably something really strong, follow the directions. I'm gonna let this dry for 24 hours, but because of the magic of television, here it is. I'm gonna put everything you need to know about this project on 9news.com/fixthis. You know, not only is this a great idea for babies' rooms, but you could use it for a family picture wall or even for weddings. And speaking of, Raquel has more great ideas on what you could do for a wedding of your own.
Thanks, Becky. So almost every bride dreams of planning the perfect wedding, and most of them have to do it on a budget. Felicity Day was able to take her creative creations and turn it into a company of her own. And can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, sure. So my company is Lissy Elise Designs, and it came about a year ago when I was that bride. I wanted the budget for my flowers to go farther than just the day of. So the creative side of me started playing with different textiles, different papers and fabrics, and this is kind of what came about.
And today you're going to show us how to make one of these beautiful paper flowers.
Correct. So I'm making a version of the dahlia, and you can download the template, which has all of the petals on it. You're going to cut those petals out and trace them onto any color cardstock that you want your flower to be.
And does it have to be cardstock, or can it be other paper?
Nope, it has to be cardstock, something heavy. Tissue paper or construction paper won't work because it won't give you the shape that you want. So once you cut that out, trace them on the paper, and then you're going to cut your petals out on the cardstock.
Once I cut this out, it's
They
going to
should
end
look
up like
like something like this.
Okay.
You're going to have 2 of each size petals. Once we do that, we're going to start shaping our petals. So you can use any blunt end of any round object. In this case, we're using paintbrushes. And so you take your petals and you want to curl your paper around your paintbrush.
Okay, let me try with this one. So I just curl it up like this?
Okay. Until you get, little curls in your paper. So do that to all of your petals, A, B, C, D, and E. Then after you're done curling, you want to match up your petals.
Okay.
With your templates, you're going to cut out 2 A's, 2 B's, and so forth. So your 2 A's you're going to put together, and using a glue gun, you're going to put a dot of glue right in the center of the petals, and you're going to glue it straight onto the matching size,
like
alternating petals. Right.
Okay.
So when you get everything glued together, it's going to look something like this.
All right. And
Yep.
we have a flower.
And that's it.
What else can we use these for besides weddings? Like, are there other ways you've used it?
Yeah. You can put them on wreaths, you can put them in vases, you can put them on walls, basically anywhere you can put a real flower, you can put a paper one.
And then how long does this usually last?
Forever. I mean, unless you get them wet, which paper flowers and water don't really work together. If you're using acid-free cardstock, usually that paper does not fade because it is acid-free. And you should be good and put them in a vase without any water. They'll last for years to come.
Yeah, she just made a perfect flower. And if you're wondering where you can get the template to make these flowers, we have them all online on 9news.com/fixthis. We can download the template there. Thank you again, Felicity.
Thank you so much.
Strong winds, hail damage can destroy your screens. Buying new ones can cost hundreds. Miss Fix This shows you how to repair your own for just $1 a screen.
And if you love your Oreos in milk, how about eating and drinking it at the same time? We've created an Oreo cookie cup recipe to die for.
Chances are you've had some hail damage, weather-worn screens, they're eyesore and pain. If you have pets, chances are you have some tears in your screens too. And you know what? They can cost hundreds of dollars to replace or even just to hire somebody to fix. But our expert, Ms. Fix This, you got to go by Ms. Fix This, Kayleen McCabe is here. And you have a secret kit to fix your screen.
Absolutely.
It's so easy. I can't believe it.
Incredibly easy. So most big box stores, you're going to find a kit that comes with the screen, the specialty tool you need, and also the spline.
Okay,
and
no. We got to show her screen rep. It was like you had, you must have like a really nasty cat or a little bear cub in your backyard.
A very feisty bear.
Feisty bear in your yard.
Very short, too.
Yes.
He's not a tall fellow.
Yes.
So to replace this screen, it's very easy to take out. With fiberglass screens, they're held in with a rubber spline.
Okay, it's called spline.
Spline, correct. And so I'm just going to take that out and then remove the screen. Ta-da!
That easy.
That easy. easy.
Wow.
Now, something to keep in mind when you're replacing the screen, I cut the my replacement piece a little bit large, and so that way I have plenty area to have it fold in and not worry about it being too short. So I'm going to use my new spline.
So let's turn this sideways so we can.
Perfect.
And is it good to have help on this? Like to have someone kind of help you
know what?
hold it?
Sometimes it is awesome to have an extra set of hands.
Okay.
So I'm just going to tuck it in with my fingernails, use my needle nose pliers to start that corner, and then this tool, wait, where'd it go?
Okay.
Oh, that one. Yeah, see, it's really important. All right, so this one, and just run it along, and this will fit the spline into the channel and hold down your screen. Now, something else that's really important to keep in mind, when you have screens like this on the long edge, don't make it too tight, because what will happen is that your frame will actually start to hourglass.
Oh, so don't pull it too tight.
Correct, because if you do, then your screen isn't going to be square anymore, and it might not fit into the window.
Okay.
So just go all the way around here.
You're fast.
I know, right? This is simple.
How to change a screen in 3 minutes.
Exactly.
It might be a little wobbly because we're rushing through it.
Exactly. Well, you know.
But you can fix this.
I'm hoping that most homeowners aren't going to fix a screen on live TV.
No,
then, yeah,
no.
You can have a minute. All right.
Wow,
So,
that's amazing. Like I had no idea. You know,
super simple.
Because I'm missing my entire screen on my back door because our dog, when she was a puppy, basically ripped through it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go home and fix my back door screen. So you're done.
Super simple. And then I'll just take my knife or pair of scissors and then just cut the excess off. And I usually go on the inside so you can't see that extra screen. And that's it.
Wow. And you can do this. You said the kit for like $10.
$10.
And there's a lot more of the screen left.
I would say that I'll probably be able to replace maybe 6 screens.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is the simple way.
And to hire someone or send these out or even just to get new ones, I mean, that's expensive. And I mean, if you look around my house, all my screens.
You're going to be saving a lot of money. You could be hundreds of dollars to replace different screens, and then to bring an expert out for this is pretty simple.
An expert like you, Katie.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. So do you need to fix this in your home? Home advisors, project advisors are standing by to take your call. They can help you get the job done. Just call the number 800-503-0119.
And finally, our food fix. The maker of the cronut has created the Cookie Shot. It's a chocolate chip cookie cup filled with milk.
We show you how to do it, but take it to a whole new level with Cookie Cup Sundaes.
Welcome back to Fix This, presented by Home Advisor, the free and easy way to find the best home pros.
Okay, so we showed you how to fix screens and make Mackenzie Childs lamps and all of that good stuff, but what about your food fix? I saw this idea on Pinterest and just had to make them. Chocolate chip cookie shot glasses. You know, where you can just like drink your milk and eat your cookie at the same time. I definitely had some flops. I spent weeks trying to figure out how to get the cup out of the pan without it falling apart. So I'm gonna go more into depth on it. It has to do with the recipe and it has to do with chilling it in the fridge. But I shot some video of how to make it. So I bought a pop-over mold at Williams-Sonoma, and if you want to talk about that, first what you want to do is make your basic recipe. We use chocolate chip cookie recipe from popsugar.com. I created an Oreo cookie cup recipe. We posted that on 9news.com. You want to grease your popover pan and use clean hands to put the dough in the mold. Chill the dough in the fridge for about 30 minutes before you bake it. After you've baked it, if the dough melts, just scoop out the middle, put it back into cook some more. Then you put it back in the fridge, get it cold. I even put it in the freezer. When it's all done, that's when you do this. You kind of melt your chocolate and you put it in those are the Oreo ones, and I put you know, the white chocolate in that. So so good. So I'm going to make for you, ta-da!
All right.
Ice cream.
We get our own sundaes here?
Yeah, pick the one you want. And then this is where, I think this is a great idea because when you have like little birthday parties, what you can do,
I'm picking this way.
you're doing that one.
We got our little stations here.
You can basically hand them out to the kids without spoons. Of course, I could. This one's not working. Let's try this one. I think that one doesn't have
I'll work on this one.
And then you can like put sprinkles on top and things like that.
What is this? How many cookies are we eating in one of these?
Oh, I think you're eating a lot of cookies, Patty. And it's definitely not low, you know, it's not low fat, low sugar at all. But it's certainly a lot of fun. And one other thing that I learned, I'm going to have you do this. Here we go. There, put You do that while I'm going to talk.
Just your regular cookie recipe?
Well, no, we put it on 9news.com because it's a special cookie recipe. When you get it out of your popover pan, you really have to take your knife and put it down so it doesn't crumble on you. So we have all the information that you need to make this yourself. Of course, we have it on 9news.com.
/fix this.
/fix this. We have a whole page set up for this. So those are those step-by-step instructions.
All right.
Yeah. And now we're going to go into some of the viewer pictures people shared with us in response to Becky's wall letters. And our first picture is from Karen, and it's a take on Disney and Pixar movies, and she used it to make her son's letters. Look at that. Like,
That's so cute.
how cute is that?
Cute.
Yeah.
The little incredible.
What a great baby gift, too.
I know. And then our next one is from Brianna, and her child's room, she used bright colors and added some animals into the mix. Kind of good look. And this is from Sarah, and she's not quite done with her nursery yet, but she is going to send us the final product. And we'd love to see all of your fixes too. Just send them to us on 9news.com/fix this.
Okay, well, we're so glad you joined us for our first show. We had so much fun, and we're going to take our cookie cups.
eat.
And we wish we could share it with you, but we hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. You gonna try it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on.